My name's Kyle. I've been a realtor for 10 years. I've always worked at Commonwealth Real Estate, born and raised in West Medford. So I just like to treat everybody with respect. I don't judge anybody. I don't really have like a particular client that I like working with. Pretty much just like, if you're like a good person, then that's someone I want to work with, and I just treat everybody like I would want to be treated. I would say my superpower is communication skills and listening. I think that that's the most important part of real estate, is to figure out what someone wants and give it to them in a timely manner. Most disagreed upon things when I'm meeting with a new client is usually the price of their house. People tend to look at it as emotionally valuable compared to like what it is just a product, and that's a big issue, is negotiating with sellers about price. I would say for like niche, I work with lots of developers, so I deal with lots of like off-market sales and flips, and that way, you know, I get like a new product. So lots of brand new construction, newly renovated. But as far as like niche goes, I would say that's what I do the most for work, but I just like to work with good people. You don't have to have a certain price point. I just like to work with people that are just generally good people. And whether your budget's $2 million or $100,000, you're gonna get the same service, and I'm gonna treat you the same way. I like to provide a luxury service, which people expect you to sell their house. You're just doing your job. It's the stuff that, you know, like if I have a listing in the wintertime, if it snows out, you're gonna wake up in the morning and your driveway's gonna be plowed and shoveled. So it's about going like the extra mile and just taking good care of people and making their life as easy as possible. So I got my license when I was 18 years old. I never really did good in school, so I didn't really have many options for college. So my mother was always in real estate, and I knew I didn't want to do any labor work or any trades, so I decided to get my license right at 18, and I just kind of have been doing it ever since. One noble cause that I donate to is Sunshine Kids. I donate a portion of every commission check I get to them, and what it is it takes kids with cancer and gives them a safe and comfortable environment to go out and do something fun with family, friends, and other kids with cancer. Medford's just like a really great place. You know, it's home. I've lived here my entire life. I don't plan on leaving. I really like it. Great people. You know, upper middle class, like safe. It's just a really great place to live and raise a family. I think I look at real estate differently than your average realtor. I think it's more of a lifestyle and fashionable job. I'd rather be like Anne Wintour, where I know what people want and I help them get it. I would define luxury as an experience. Lots of people assume that it has to do with price, but it's really the quality and uniqueness that drives the price up. But it's more of a style, and it's the opposite of vulgarity. It's being classy, unique, and original. When you sign a listing contract with me or a buyer's contract, like, I'm taking over your house. The yard's gonna be cleaned. You know, you're not gonna have to worry about paying for the smoke detector test, which most realtors charge you for. What makes my listing presentation different is the day before we're scheduled to meet, I have my assistant drop off a luxury presentation box, which is a really nice box, and inside it has an overview of what we're gonna talk about. That way, when I come the next day, you've been able to scan through it and you have a slight idea of what we're talking about. And that's the best way for me to educate you and give you the best service possible, is if we're both ready to talk about it. And it's really cool. It gets delivered like it's a very luxurious experience, and it's a very unique experience. I mean, you can eat the best way to get in touch with me is probably email, text message, or phone call, but the absolute best way is text message. That way I have an idea of what you're looking for before I call you back.